Everyone's
God
eyes are going to
save
be
our
on
king,
Trump and the king and how they're
land
getting
of
on.
Islamic pedophiles, land of satanic evil,
Let's listen
destroying
in here
Ireland and Scotland too. Pull up the painting of King Charles with all the demons around in the red painting. God save all Count Dracula's heir, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, and truth through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, can you see Count Dracula slinking? Can you see him sneaking? Can you see Kerastama, the High Grand Protector of Pedophilia?
He is a great orator, as you know, as people will see tomorrow.
A great
and he
orator.
Speaks with an almost
we need to depopulate the earth, as my late father, Prince Philip, said. The commoners, we love them dead.
And I think it will be very stirring.
Yes, very stirring.
Historical and very much about hands across the water.
The LaRouche people overall mean well. They're like, this is them coming hand in hand to grovel to Trump's new order. This is a stunning victory. No, it's all about Trump covering up Epstein for them. And they are here to kiss his ass over that. King Charles II, or whatever he's called, the King of England, the great-great-great-great-grandson of King George III, we thought 250 years ago, has landed to meet with Trump. Let's go to the feed. Sues U.S. companies, arrest all their people for free speech, is a total war with us. And now Trump will publicly give fellatio to the king.
King and Queen being greeted by Monica Crowley, who's very familiar to viewers of Fox News. She was one of our contributors. She is now the chief of protocol for the White House. Speaking with her, Sandra, on Saturday night about this, she's very much looking forward to it. She's also taking the helm on all of the America 250 celebrations. And Sir Christian Turner, who is the recently appointed U.S. ambassador, or UK ambassador to the United States, greeting the two royals as they get some bouquets.
Those are the posies, right? Those are from children of British military families based in the United States. We know that this is part of the ceremony that we're going to see there on the ground. I believe we've got Ingrid Seward with us, royal biographer and editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine. Please do weigh in on the pictures that we're seeing right now. Their Majesties have arrived there at Joint Base Andrews for their official state visit.
Well, absolutely. You can see that immediately Queen Camilla noticed that the children were there holding their posies. And for one moment, I thought, what's she going to do with her handbag? But
what did Jimmy Savile do to the children?
The ordinary people, because I think the royal family always like to meet ordinary people as well as all the diplomatic people in the military. They're very much concerned, like to meet these children from the military families here as much as they are to meet the ambassador and everyone else. And I mean, Charles is such a past master at diplomacy, and he's funny and he's charming.
And he says he must declare war on carbon and reduce the human population in a global military strategy.
I mean, probably far better than any MP or political commentator.
250 years after you defeated us, I come here to urinate in your faces.
And of course, remember, the king is not adverse to a little flattery himself, and Trump has poured flattery upon the king, especially at the state visit to Windsor Castle, where I was lucky enough to be a journalist in the group there. And Trump was so charming to the king, and they appeared to get on extremely well. And that's going to be the focus of these next sort of 24 hours, I think, is everyone's eyes are going to be on Trump and the king and how they're getting on.
Land of Islamic pedophiles, land of satanic evil, destroying Ireland and Scotland too. Pull up the painting of King Charles with all the demons around in the red painting. God save all Count Dracula's heir. Simply amazing.
It was God Save the Queen, now it's God Save the King. Ingrid, big moment tomorrow when the King addresses a joint meeting of Congress. Let's listen to the U.S. national anthem. Sorry.
Something about our base under British attack for days. And the flag shot full of holes. I've seen the actual flag at Smithsonian. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, and truth through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, can you see Count Dracula slinking? Can you see him sneaking? Can you see Kerastama, the High Grand Protector of Pedophilia? Don't you love how our anthem, made by peasants, is much better than theirs? William Wallace turned over his grave. So is George Washington. This is not the British people. The House of Windsor is a Saxe-Coburg-Gotha Transylvanian cult out of Romania and Hungary.
Pageantry at Joint Base Andrews, and it will continue when the King and Queen come to the White House.
It will continue.
Tomorrow will mark only the second occasion that a British monarch has addressed a joint meeting of Congress. Last time was the King's mother, of course, Queen Elizabeth, back in 1991.
Incredible
what message
honor.
do you think he will have for the American people in that speech?
I think his message will be very diplomatic, very strong, and very historical. He is a great orator, as you know, as people will see tomorrow.
A great
and he
orator.
Speaks with an almost
we need to depopulate the earth, as my late father, Prince Philip, said. The commoners, we love them dead.
And I think it will be very stirring.
Yes, very stirring.
Historical and very much about hands across the water.
The LaRouche people overall mean well. They're like, this is them coming hand in hand to grovel to Trump's new order. This is a stunning victory. No, it's all about Trump covering up Epstein for them. And they are here to kiss his ass over that.
Very carefully phrased, and I think that he will speak absolutely beautifully. And I think it will be almost like watching a staged play.
Oh, yes.
And he will refer to the history of the country and his ancestors and America as it was then, as it is now.
History of the English-speaking
incredibly impressive
people.
And he will have, of course, he will have written it with the government, but he will also put his own touches to
his own touches to it. He's an incredible man.
We're taking in these beautiful pictures together of the official state visit that quite clearly is both important to King Charles and the President of the United States. We know that
several globalist spiders lowering themselves from the web to the ground to feast on the children. Spectacular!
I believe a beehive tour. There's a garden
beehive tour. Why have you not disarmed this rabble?
Why do you suppose this is so important for these two to meet and to have this official state visit happen now?
Well, I think it's not so important for these two to meet because they've met many times before, but I think they're both really anxious to put on a show of unity.
Yes.
Because it's very important to the world.
Yes.
Not just to the United States and to the UK.
Unity.
It's very important to the world that they should see the King and the leader of the free world
with open borders,
being on great terms together, because it enforces the stability of what is going on now.
And Benedict Arnold will be praised. There'll be a golden statue of him. And they'll fellatiate it.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the Information Purification Directives.
Order is the only path to stability.
Compliance is the only path forward. Alex Jones is a fringe voice and a crackpot. Our unification of thought is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on Earth.
We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology. War is peace.
On May 1st, 2026, Alex Jones will launch his new network, and you will see that the answer to 1984 is still and will always be 1776.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the Resistance.
The globalists think they've had a victory shutting down a URL, InfoWars. The InfoWar belongs to the people. The war on for the mind is universal, and we are witnessing the great awakening of populism and the fourth turning right now. If you think the New World Order's been exposed so far for their Epstein pedophile rings, warmongering, and more, you ain't seen nothing yet. And the next chapter in the InfoWar starts now at alexjoneslive.com. That is the coordinates of the tip of the spear in the resistance. And also go to alexjonesapp.com to download on Android and Apple our app for free to watch the show, to see our latest news reports, and more. Whatever you do, save and share those URLs, alexjoneslive.com and alexjonesapp.com. Take action now, Paul Revere's. You're unstoppable, and the globalists are going down.